My name is Scott Besaw, and I've been teaching here at the Old Town School for 10 years. When I was 2.5, 3 years old, 3.5, my dad used to sit me on his left leg, and he would have me sitting here in these smoky clubs, these smoky bars in Colorado Springs. He was playing in these clubs, and he would sit me here, and he'd have his left arm around my back, and I'd be sitting right here. He'd have the microphone right here in my mouth, and I remember the guitar neck being in front of me, and I remember him saying, "Honey, don't touch the strings, just touch the wood." And I remember the bright lights in my face, and he would whisper into my right ear the words to my 3 songs were "Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head" by Burt Bacharach, "Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds" by the Beatles, and "Moon Shadow" by Cat Stevens. And so that was my set. I remember my mom telling me that my dad would make more money and make more tips on the night that I would come and sing. There's the high part where they go. 1976, 77 was the first album that I ever bought. It was a live album, and I bought it from Kmart, about a couple blocks away, and it was Frampton Comes Alive. I mean, I had to buy another one because I wore it out. And so that was my first album I ever bought. Then I remember in 1980, I was really sick, and my mom said, "Do you want me to pick you up anything from the store?" I said, "Yeah, Mom, there's this new album called Back in Black, and I think the group is AC/DC. Would you please buy that for me?" And she brought it home, and I was like, "Oh, yes." And that album changed a lot for me. My influences were definitely hard rock, but I remember listening to James Taylor.
Well, now I've seen fire and I've seen rain.
Jim Croce.
Operator, oh, let's forget about this cause.
Cat Stevens.
Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world.
Led Zeppelin.
If there's a bustle in your head, don't be alone there. It's just a spring for the man.
Listen to Fleetwood Mac. A lot of great stuff. I started playing guitar and doing some gigs around town, and a buddy of mine, a neighbor of mine, he said, you know, "Hey man, you sound good, and you should check out this place called the Old Town School of Folk Music and start teaching there." So I checked it out, and I sat in the audience at the Lincoln location, and I saw these cats up here. I saw a guy 80 years old playing in his very first guitar class. I saw these Irish jig dancers. I saw Bowron, the Irish drum classes. I saw all these fantastic classes that had such variety. And I actually sat in the audience, I started crying. I was like, "Oh, I want to teach there." I really thought that is the place for me. But this class really started out me teaching on a Tuesday night, teaching 1. And then it would progress after those 2 months and go into 1 rep, 2 rep. The success of the class is really the people that take it. And, you know, and I've made so many wonderful friends, and we all get along. Everybody's pretty like-minded, you know. We like similar music, and I think it's really helped people become better guitar players and singers. It's great practice, and it's super fun. And then after class, you know, after the second half, we go to the store, and we have something that we started calling the third half, and that's a great place. It's a great thing. It's like an extended class, you know. A lot of people learn a lot of stuff in the third half as well, but the Forever class has been really probably one of my most favorite classes to teach. This session, we're doing a song that I've always wanted to play. Feeling That Way by Journey, and then Anytime. And what's a trip about the song, well, the two songs, is that on the record, the tracks are so close together that the DJs were playing the song Feeling That Way and letting it roll right into Anytime. So everybody thought that it was basically one song. And so Journey started performing it that way.
Feeling that way. Ooh, anytime that you want me. Ooh, anytime that you need me. Ooh, anytime that you want me to.
I think that something that's super important with this school is the importance of learning how to play a musical instrument. This school has been around since 1957. And as long as schools like this can, hopefully stay open and thrive a bit, I think that's a huge deal. The nicest thing I've ever been told is that I've changed someone's life. And it makes me kind of weepy, actually, just thinking about it. It's that's the nicest thing, to be told that. There's no other place I'd rather be than to be here. Cheers.